Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dragon's Crossing gameplay. Yesterday, or probably, I don't know if it's yesterday for some of you, but about 8 or 10 hours ago, Crypto Gradient Above Nothing did a great video sharing a lot of information that will definitely help you out, get to know the basics of the game and a lot of advanced alpha tips. I definitely recommend you checking that out, and I'll try to include a link to it at the end of the video on the end screen. So yeah, definitely check this out. And also for today, we are going to play with our 3 heroes, and maybe I would show a bit more, like a few maybe other heroes which are in zone 2, because as you know, my warrior died, although he's doing fine now. My ranger died really badly with a lot of quests left, but okay, so we'll start today with the ranger. He's level 4, soon to be level 5, and he got this help with the shared stash, this dagger, and I think it's pretty good dagger, maybe not that good as the one from the next zone, but this one has armor mitigation proc and does the same damage as the one in the other zone. So if I manage to upgrade my main hand, it would be, I would be in a really good spot. What else? I think here I just, yeah, I value a bit more critical and dodge related to parry. Maybe they're pretty similar, these two rings. Let me just quickly see. Okay, I have some more hit points here. That's why it's a bit better ring. Okay, let's do some playing. I'll quickly check my skills. I have 3 bar projectiles, and I have really nice damage. Not that great equipment items, but remember, we died with this hero. Hopefully we'll get soon nice upgrades. I think I'll two-shot this guy. Yep. And now let's level up. And also you'll see what I was talking in my previous video. Oh, nice, we rolled finally nice roll for a stat. So agility, then quickness, and with this hero we have apply poultice. We'll try to utilize it later. So I'm pumping these extra points in wisdom. Okay, and I'm leaving these barbed projectiles. I don't plan to use them on the monsters in the first area. And now we'll exercise what I told you in the previous video, how to transition to the next zone the best. If I go now in zone 2, I will probably be able to do 8 quests, 7 definitely, 8 quests maybe, but these are not 9 quests. I would like when I go there, for example, and do some encounters, to be able to go back in this zone to level up and heal simultaneously. And one of the best approaches is to, for example, pump up some experience in this zone, and then go in the second zone with enough health per quest and per experience needed, so you can definitely going to sorry, make it out from the zone without being left in the second zone with, for example, quests to spend 2 or 3,
and very, very low on hit points. This would be inefficient use of quests. So and it is fairly good to level up here. Some people, Alan Bunning said that he does this all the time. He levels in the first zone till level 6. Probably this would be okay. I'm not saying this is the greatest, but I am saying this would be okay if you don't have nice equipment. If you have 1d6 main hand, no offhand, no two hand, maybe you died and you don't have very nice other equipment pieces as well. So this is viable. Definitely in some cases it is better. I would prefer though just to do what I'm going to show you now. Even if I don't have the greatest equipment, I have pretty good damage with this guy. And I don't expect that I will suffer a lot of damage in this first zone. So I can probably, yep, now you see I have this level 1. I may decide to attack it. I will not get NFT, but I still may get a nice loot. So you need to keep track of the loot. I don't do that for these lower zones, but later definitely this is something that I'm going to do for season 3. What you can do is you can flee, because you may lose health. You're not going to get experience. If you insist on getting the equipment from this guy, I would say go for it, kill the guy. I really think it's better to flee, especially if you have really nice advantage in terms of quickness. Sorry. And to do another one. Hopefully we'll be lucky. Yeah, we're lucky to get to not get a level 1 monster. I'm not going to spend even skills here. This guy can take like 10 hit points. Ooh, we got a dagger as well and a mythic ring. Unfortunately, this ring is not an upgrade for us. It doesn't give us agility. Okay, we do the gambler. And another thing in the video, you'll notice I took an idea from both Nothing. You need to monitor your primary stat. In our case, it's agility. And we suffered a loss in agility. And you can see where you're at. Like we have 24 stats, and we are very close to the next step of getting 1 bonus damage. So once we level up, we're definitely getting it, unless we are doing some major changes in our equipment that gives us agility. So we are in a good spot with agility. We can afford to lose some agility and still keep the 4 bonus damage. But I think I have the optimal gear, defense and offense wise. So okay, I'm fighting this because it's level 2. I'm getting experience, and now you see I have 10 quests. Okay, so we need to think, should I go to the next zone? 10 quests. If I go there, I need to fill up 6 quests, and 6 quests with 85, it may be a bit risky. So I'll try to do one more here. Okay, I'm fleeing this guy. It's a fail, now it's a success. I need one more experience, and we got a bit unlucky, but I'm going to try it one more time. Yes, and this is the downside leveling up here. So now I have enough health, in my opinion, to travel here. I need 5 quests and 5 experience. And that's why I was saving my bark projectiles. I don't plan to flee anything in this zone because I have really nice damage, even the Beastmasters, unless probably it's a deadly personality.
because I have the Bard projectile, it will help me greatly. And I just cross my fingers not to get like 20 hit points hit from this guy. You see the dot is doing the work, and I just need like 2 hits. Yep, and I suffered 8 damage. Usually, if you're well equipped, as I mentioned in the previous video, you have very nice damage, you have some skills, you have some very nice defenses. On average, the optimal thing, if you're level 5, 6, probably you'll suffer on average 10 damage and hit points per encounter here. Well, it depends what encounters you're getting, but if you're getting only Beastmasters, it may be more, but this is my general feeling on an average. And let's continue doing a bit more. This guy is very annoying. So the Beastmaster is the chunker, the Hermit, and the Underlich, they are the hard monsters. The Orc is like a medium one because he has a lot of hit points. And the Protector and the Mischievous Fairy are the easy ones. And I need, probably I'll use a Bard projectile here to soften up a bit the monster, and probably I'll be able to quickly finish him. Yes. And Bard projectile helped a lot. Ooh, nice upgrade. Our gear is not great except the ring and the weapons. So any drop here, like now it's a headpiece and some shoes will be highly welcome. And we didn't lose a lot of health. Okay, we have the Persuade option, but unfortunately we don't have much charisma. If you have high base charisma, this is also a shout out to Buff Nothing. I also think high base charisma like 10 or 9 could go a long way. I don't particularly think that you should level up charisma, but it could help a lot in zone 1 and zone 2. So you can put a few points there in the beginning. If you roll 3 or 4 on the stats dice, you can level up your primary stat, quickness, and 1 or 2 points in charisma. If you already have 9 or 10, probably it will help you a lot. But I personally think if I'm a ranger and if I have 9 or 10 charisma, I'm not going to level up charisma. I'm just going to try to persuade with whatever I have. And usually the rule of thumb is if the charisma difference, this is also information from Bob Nothing. Shout out to Bob Nothing. Definitely watch the video. I'll put it as an end screen. I'll try to put it as an end screen for Cryptogrady's video with Bob Nothing to watch it yourself. Really a lot of alpha and good solid base knowledge, game knowledge there. Charisma, if there is 8 or more difference, you can eventually hope, if you have a really nice RNG on the rolls, to have a tie, and it's not worth it basically. If you're close, or if you have like 4 difference, he's 12, you're 8, you can try to persuade. There is higher chance that you'll at least get the experience. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, 10 damage we suffered, 17 if we kill him now. Okay, we didn't. Yeah, we suffered some big blows. Okay, now what you have as options is risk one more encounter here, or go back with the remaining 3 quests and do 2 encounters in the first zone, and you need to hope that both will be an easy ones. But I want to put my money where my mouth is. I said that on average you will lose 10 hit points unless it's a Beastmaster. You lose more there. I want to continue in this zone, and yeah, you can see my stats. I have nice damage, but my defenses are not that great. I don't have skills anymore. This is another thing that you need to pay attention to. But I want to try, and we are lucky to get this fairy. But as I said, beware, this fairy, when she casts her skill, she gets some huge bonus damage, and she can wreck you really quickly. And you're like even in quickness. But I think I have a good chance here. I would probably two-shot her. Okay. And I'm still healthy. I consider this healthy for this zone and for the damage and the equipment I have. So I'm doing another one here. Okay, it's a deadly elven protector. It's very. It would be a coin flip. It would be a coin flip. I do better damage than her. So, and she has a bit more health, but she has a ton of modifiers. At this point, probably these modifiers are not doing that much because she should not have that much dodge, chance to hit, so on and so forth. But anyways, this is something that you need to play really slowly now. Like turn by turn, assess your options after each turn. Don't rush it out. Like you say, I'm committing, and boom, 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 you you just attack, escape, and whatever happens. No, you should always like evaluate. Like now, I have more health, I have better damage, and I'm in a good spot, so I can afford one more attack. I'm in a much better spot even now. I need one solid hit to kill her. Okay, I doubt she can kill me, and with my next attack, I'm killing her. Right, that's it. And we have enough quests to travel back. We actually timed this really nicely. Considering you cannot foresee what happens, but we had like this game plan. We stayed enough in zone 1. We didn't get that much experience from fighting monsters there, but we managed to transition in the right time in second zone. We did some encounters here just enough to get us to level up, and we can now go back, spend all the quests, level up. And what's good also is that next time when we are next time when we are going tomorrow, when we are going to zone 2, because it doesn't make sense to farm zone 1 anymore, you are level 6, we can also switch our skills. We can switch up our skills, and this is going to help us as well. Probably, I don't know, we'll see. And now I am getting the agility. Now I have 3 points, and I want to spread them evenly between wisdom and quickness in general. And I have emphasized on quickness because I wanted to be able to flee after this fiasco with this hero on day 1. So now I'm going to put 2 points in wisdom and 1 in quickness. I'm still pumping the quickness, but I want to also emphasize a bit on wisdom when I have this high roll. If it was only 2, probably I could split a point at this point, or 1 point here, like this, and 1 point to quickness. But you just really don't want your quickness to fall behind much, because you need more reliable flee with your hero, especially in later zones. So we have 2 skill points, bonus skill points, and probably what I'll do tomorrow is I will reduce the bar projectile uses to only 1. I'll have 2. I have 10 points from that refunding, and I will have 3 uses of apply poultice because I have more than 100 health now, and I have a chance to roll. On average, I will roll 5 or 6, 5.5, and I have some wisdom, which will add like a % or 2 with gear. So it's like probably on average I will have 7%, which is like 8 hit points or even more, 8 or 9 hit points. With 3 uses, this adds up to 30. And imagine you have so you could have like on average 140 hit points in the next zone, and we are traveling there with empty experience bar. So we need this health to have higher chance to do all 9 experience, to fill them in the other zone and then travel back. Everything else is considered really, you'll be in really bad spot. Either you need to go heal. You need to go heal before you have experience level bar up. Why? Because you probably have 7 or 8 experience, 1 or 2 more left to level up. You'll be at 14 hit points. You will need to go back to Eidos, heal, and then you need to go back, do 1 or 2 more encounters, and get back again to Eidos to level up, which is highly inefficient, as you noticed probably. So you should. This is actually the trickiest part when you travel there, and you still you're at the beginning of your play for the day. You have to fill the whole experience bar with 9 or even 10 quests for the next level, and if you don't have a healing spell in these situations, probably your health bar is not going to be enough to fill the experience bar. That's where these healing spells come in clutch, in my opinion, in the second zone. So pay attention to that. And their healing spells are not that expensive, and people are going to find them a lot now. So this is a skill that probably goes well even if you don't level up wisdom. It just scales with your health. You're getting % health. So even if you don't have great wisdom, you can still pull some nice heals and save you the quests and the trip back to Eidos when it is unnecessary. You need to sync going back to level up and heal at the same time. Okay. Also, Doctorus, shout out to Doctorus. I think I mentioned it. He said even probably later, keeping gear that has really nice wisdom bonuses, these mythics that wrote really high wisdom on their stats. You can, for example, when you plan to heal, and you're at 2/3 health, for example, you can switch up the gear before combat, you can pump this wisdom and do more efficient heals. And once you're not planning to heal, you can switch to your optimal combat gear. Right, so enough talking, and let's do more questing now. I'm going to go to the warrior. He's again fresh in zone 2. He's level 5, which is okay in this scenario. If you were level 6 and you don't have experience and you're in this zone, similar to what I mentioned before, you need to have this edge of a healing spell in order to sustain you enough to do all the quests that will make you fill the XP bar. At level 5, you start doing quests here, do as good as you can, and fill up as much as you can, get as much as the sweet drops from this zone as you can, hopefully a shield. And then you just go back if you're low on health, if you're not quite there at the experience bar, you just go back there in the first zone and you heal up and you do some encounters there to level up to 6. This is the best you can do. And this is probably what we're going to do. Let's see. I just checked that I have this really basic sword, and I don't have great damage with this guy. He has, though, 28 strength. He's like a chat, definitely very nice strength, and with 28, you have 5 bonus damage. You're in a really good spot. Sorry. This is the medium encounter. Medium, like in terms of complexity and danger. He's reckless though. He can crit us a lot, and I don't think I will use skills though in these situations. I would save them for the harder encounters, like the Hermit and the Underlich. Maybe especially the Hermit, because he has a lot of dodge, as I feel he's dodging a lot. But let's go. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, he has a buff in bonus damage, which is not great. He has 2 bonus damage, so he will barely have 1 1 damage bonus. Okay, we took some hits. Probably in 2 attacks we can finish this guy off. Ooh, nice. We got an upgrade probably, and we discovered a tile. There are not many tiles in this zone, probably until you level up once here. You'll be in a good spot. Ooh, we have really nice dodge here. Okay, we have 2.5 dodge. I'm not switching this for the small mitigation, armor mitigation upgrade. Yeah, 9 damage. And yeah, we did good. We dodged quite good with this guy. Daily quest, a few words here. If for some reason you're at this amount of health, you have only 1 quest left. And I would then advise you to do the daily quest. What's good for daily quests is that this one gives nice rings. If you are looking for a ring update, you are having still level 1 ring and it's not so great, you can get a nice upgrade here. I was testing in the end of the previous season. I was questing here with my level 19 heroes to just check what's the drop rate for all daily quests. It's about 50% drop rate of equipment. But these guys are really strong and they can really mess you up or your game plan. So you should do them really when you're really strong,
you have really nice equipment, and you're pretty healthy, and you don't have that much quests left, so like 1 or 2 quests left. For example, 2 quests left when you're healthy. When you need 1 quest to level up, you can do this one and then travel on the slivers of health you have left in the other zone to level up. These are the use cases that I can think of. The other item which drops here are some boots for warrior, boots are actually the least impactful equipment piece, because they give the least amount of armor mitigation proc and amount compared to helms. Maybe the amount is better later, but usually when you go to the blacksmith, the boots have the least amount of the stats if you're buying something from the blacksmith. So like in stats wise, you really need your weapons to be good. This is the most impactful equipment. Then, in my opinion, is the chest piece, because it's the core thing that gives you armor mitigation, which is really important. Then it's the ring, probably, because of the many stats it gives you, and it is probably on par with the helm piece because of the armor mitigation chance and amount. They're on par, like importance, and in the end, it's the boots. Okay, let's do one more encounter here. So far, so good. We lost like 15, or no, it's like 25 hit points. And here, nice that it's fatigued, but I'm going to use overhand chop. I will not use the grapple because I probably failed to upgrade it last time I was, and you had pretty good RNG here. We finished him very quickly. But even if you don't have nice weapon, really high stats, they can help you a ton with the bonus damage that you're getting. Underleech, Arcane, you will dodge more. I'm using my my skills here. I'll not use the last skill, because I want to upgrade it. Took a lot of damage here, actually. We may be good for... I don't think even we are good for one more encounter here, because we are pretty low on health and we don't have that good damage. So one really quick and nifty thing: my weapon is not that good. I need to buy this to do an upgrade. We can be unlucky and we may not find a better one. Also, if you find a two-hand, probably in the next zone you can find a shield, and this would give you really nice advantage having a nice main hand, which the basic one is not nice. we may all agree on that. So yeah, now I'm switching my use of the skill to overhand chop, and I will probably need to heal for one. I want to be healthy. This was actually optional because I don't think I would lose more than 10 health in these situations. Oh, if I get this persuade, I may be even doing a mistake by healing. But we'll see. So far, good. We have this level 3, which is always nice. It would be even better to shot these guys. Ooh, we have this ring. I think it's pretty rare. We have high dodge. And ooh, cocytus. Let's get this one experience. You can consider yourself really unlucky if you don't have experience from these ones. Ooh, we have 2 strength here. But this gives really, really nice dodge and some bonus hit points on top of what the other ring gives. So I probably will not lose. It was 6 to 13. Yeah, I'm not losing because I have high strength.
I will switch it for now, but I'll remember I have this nice ring that gives me +2 strength, and probably at 31 strength I'll be getting I'm reaching the next threshold for the bonus damage, and I will be getting that sweet bonus then. Okay, it's a stack. I have the persuade, but you can see I have 6 difference. Probably the best I can hope is a tie or partial win. And let's two-shot this guy. Okay, this is a nice upgrade, actually. Okay, I don't think 2 parry is that good compared to 1.5. I think I'll switch it. Armor mitigation amount is not that great, but it's still good. Oh, it's a throw. Okay, and I will not use skill. 3 damage, 10. Let's hope I can kill it. Oh, he chunked me a lot. Okay. Okay, should I refurbish? Try to get a quest back. So we're going to do some math. We have 18 experience, 18 hit points. We're going to level up, which will give us some more. We'll be at 100 and something. And I could heal for 1. So in case I don't get the quest back, if I heal for 1, it would be for 30 something. I would have about 50 health, and I would be in a good place to do the 2 encounters in the next zone. And I will have 50 health points. So I will travel with 1 quest. So it will be heal for 1, travel for 1, and I'll have 2 and 50 hit points. If I get this refurbished quest, I will have 3 quests to do with 50 hit points, which is a bit more risky that you'll be having 1 quest just wasted. Basically, I'll refurbish something that I will waste. But I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try to get this quest back and see if I'm... Okay, I got the quest back. Now, first level up to get the increased hit points. Okay, nice roll for the hit points as well. So this guy is doing quickness and I don't know, wisdom or charisma. What was it? I think I can go for both at this point. And okay, I'll go with wisdom. Now I have pretty good quickness already for the next zone. I will try to emphasize on wisdom for this level up. And I will see if I have second wind. I think I have one, but I'll check. I'll double check again. Okay, let's do that now. Okay, second wind. Oh, yeah, we have second wind. Nice. I'm learning that. Okay. Last time I used transactions on my previous video, probably that messed up the video and the screen froze. I hope this will not be the case now. So I'm going to switch 1 overhand chop for second wind, and it would be even great if we could reduce 1 more time, but we use these ones.
Anyways, this would help me. I think it would be better. Next, we need to heal. One quest to heal. We get 55 and we have a heal. So I think we're pretty safe to do 3 quests in the next zone. And we could be good to do nicely in the next zone tomorrow. Once you have all refreshed, if we do the 3 quests, we'll need to do 6 more with let's say 110 worth of hit points. So I think it's pretty good. We're in a good spot. Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully it would be the easy encounters, and I'm going to use the heal now. It's a medium roll 5. It's fine. So we have 20 hit points average per combat encounter, and we should be good. We definitely should be really good with that numbers. Even if we get one of the stronger ones like the Hermit and the Underleech. Ooh, not the deadly though. Okay, it's a deadly Hermit. We have double the hit points. We have really double probably average damage, so I'm going for it. Hopefully we'll have about 20 health points left to try. Oh, that hurts. To try another encounter, please kill him now. Okay. Okay, we're in a really healthy spot. We're good. Even without the healing skill, probably will be in a good shape, but I want to have that tomorrow to be able to grind to this 6 experience more safely and travel to level up and heal and rinse and repeat. You're going back to zone 2 with some minimum amount of quests. Once we are now we are level 6, but once we go tomorrow to level up, level 7, we come here with a few quests to spend. Hopefully we'll be able to do the math and do nice and do good, like 3 or 4 experience. Then you're resting for the day. The next day everything is refreshed. You need to fill up 5, 6, 7 quests, which is doable with 110 probably, or 120 including heals, or 130 including heals, hit points. So these are the things really that you want to consider in this zone where you don't have a healer. Yeah, and that's why healing skills are so good. Yeah, that's it for this hero. And we have the mage left. Probably I'll not do other heroes because I was afraid I will not be able to farm zone 2 enough, so you can get the look and feel how it's done properly. And so far I'm really glad that with the 2 of my heroes I managed to do this really nicely. What we have here is another situation that you may be in zone 2. You have a few quests left, a few quests to do to level up, and let's do that. You would want to be as efficient as you can get. What I will do, so at level 6 you will have okay, we have 2 mental needs, and when we level up at level 6, we will have 17 points. This means we can get an extra mental need, and we don't need to sacrifice the firebolt for it. Now we have 3 skill points which are not utilized. And once we go to level up, we will learn 1 more mental need. And I like this, like 1 firebolt, 3 mental needs. I think it's pretty good. The firebolt, you're definitely using it on the Beastmasters. It's not the highest initial damage, but she will do nice, like 6 more damage. 6 damage with the ticks, which is pretty nice. And if you have more charisma, but it's like way more, I think I need to do like in the spreadsheet, the threshold for charisma, because it rounds up. Like if you have, it's like divided by 9. Yeah, so divided by 9, it means at 18 charisma, you got it, like you're pretty good. So if you have 5 more, it's 23. You will get the next threshold, and you'll start doing 4. So it is worth pumping this charisma, especially if you're in going for this nuker build that Buff Nothing mentioned. You're heavily investing in charisma to maximize your sorry, your firebolt, and probably later your fireball damage. Yeah, so I'm not going to waste more skills, at least at this point. I'm healthy. I don't want to heal. Wow, this is really good. This went really great. We didn't lose health with the trunker of the zone. So yeah, nice defenses, nice offense with this one. Here I'm not using skills. This is considered probably the easiest encounter. This is the medium one, not using skills. I just want this experience. I will pay with some hit points. And even if it turns out that it's okay, how much? It's like I'm missing 26 hit points. It may still not be worth healing, but we'll see. Now it's time to try. Every time you have your experience bar full, you need to and I used to do these rolls really quickly, both, but I'm getting this once for stat rolls so often. I will wait for the first roll to finish, then I'll start the next one. Call me superstitious, but but it worked. Okay, now I'm leveling up, and I should have 1 more use of mental need. You may split like 2 uses of firebolt, 2 uses of mental need, but okay. Oh, yeah, it's 5. I don't know why I thought it's 4, because the warrior and the ranger, they cost. Yeah, this is a bit higher price that you pay for having the mage one. But I think it's still worth it. Yeah, and so we are going to go there. We need 9 experience. We need 9 encounters, and if we have 82 hit points, and a couple of heals, I don't think we're going to make it unless we're really lucky. We're level 6, so I'm going to overheal a bit, but I want to make sure I'm not at, let's say, 1 experience left to level up, and I don't have heal, I don't have anything, and I have like less than 10 hit points, which I'm not going to risk in zone 2 for an encounter there. So I'm better using the one quest to heal here. And hopefully with the 2 heals, I'm going to be good. Okay, we have the the Beastmaster. I'm not going to back down from the Beastmaster. I don't have that great quickness either. And I don't know if I shared with you, but I missed like maybe 10. Probably they were not 10, but they were more than 5 times in a row. And he got me good with those critical hits and some high roll hits. Ooh, ooh, see what we got? Fighting the Beastmasters, and I really need to keep track of this. Okay, I need to do it here in season. Okay, let me probably copy paste some of these. I have this for zone 3. Oh, this is for zone 2. Nice. Okay, let me copy this. I'll put it here. I hope you can see my spreadsheet. So now with the Beastmaster, we'll have the loot. And I will try to do screenshots probably. It's better. Okay. So the Beastmaster. Okay, I'll try to fit it better. It's still readable. And I like this one for this hero especially, because it's a mage chess piece. Okay, let's reduce its size a bit. Nice. So I'm definitely taking everything. Don't forget to put it on. This is a really nice upgrade. Okay, I don't care about parry, and let's take a look on the shield. Probably the damage is not that good, but you have the defense and some offensive stats, hit points as well. It's definitely a nice one for the warrior. These same stats may be not that good for other classes, but though. Now let's continue. We are pretty healthy, which is nice. Still, I'm going to hold on to my healing skills. Okay, it's a main hand, like a basic one. Oh, who knows? We may do the daily if we are pretty healthy and we don't have that much quests left. But let's see how it goes. I'll make this decision in the end. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start healing, because I anyways need to use these skills. 13 hit points. Really nice. Okay, and let's see. I'll wait a bit to get chunked a bit more health, not to overheal with the skill I have. I'm trying not to rush it. Usually when you rush it, you're doing mistakes. And it's nice that I'm recording a video now because, oh, nice main hand. Let me see. Okay, I have these main hands, but I don't have an offhand. So I'll wait a bit for an offhand, or if I get unlucky to get an item removed from the chest. I have the persuade. Definitely, I'm in an advantage here. And you see,
how easy it is. If you have this persuade option and you're in advantage with charisma. Okay, and I'm still not getting chunked enough. Okay, we got a nice, you can take a look what an offhand for a ranger looks like in this zone. It has quite a lot of parry, but I like that one that has armor mitigation and the same damage. Okay, we need 3 more experience. So we are probably doing 2 more here, standard ones. And then we are doing the daily. Or we could do the daily even before that. Let me see now how this goes. Okay, I can heal now. Okay, wow, we healed for 13. We're almost full. Just be really careful not to click flee. I did it the previous season, even on one of the recordings of the video. So now I'm doing the daily and then the this one, because now I'm healthy. And let's see, it's level 6 ogre. I don't have skills anymore, but we are pretty even in damage. I'm really good on health. So these are the situations that you could do the daily. I will be shocked if this guy takes more than 30 hit points, considering my current gear, my stats, and everything. And we are getting this sweet experience. This lich is an easy one. And all of this makes me think that probably I could do this zone with like probably 10 health points per experience and quest on average. Yeah, definitely I can think tomorrow when I'm leveling up how to switch my skill uses in terms of how many heals I need and how many firebolts I need. I may go for 2 firebolts and 1 heal, and we'll see. This is definitely the worst encounter for a mage. Definitely avoid it every time. It would be nice if we got Cocytus. We could use the free ride and save 1 quest to let us go to zone 1 to level up. Definitely chest is the worst one. You can use an equipment piece and not gain anything because you're already at full health. Good one would be the swings again. You can get this hit percent and you're not risking anything at 0 quest. So yeah. And that concludes today's gameplay video. I hope everything's right with the video and the sound and everything of this episode. I hope you like it and you enjoy all this information that I'm giving you. Some of the things are already mentioned quite a lot of times on Grady and Bob Nothing's stream for me last night. So definitely go check it out. And if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the YouTube comments or reach me out in Discord. And see you in the next one, guys. Bye.